So I'm always on the pulpit of sustainability, and one of the often neglected topics, I think, for me anyway, that I don't talk about much is repurposing or reusing materials for beekeeping. And these things here sure came in handy. I don't know exactly what they are or what was in them. Maybe some sort of electronics part, some sort of cartridges or something, but they're very heavy duty and they are very durable. And it's interesting because they are conveniently capable of holding 2 5-frame hive bodies next to each other. And I have used them this year already on a couple of colonies you may have seen in videos, but I'm going to use these to stack those mating nucs up in the basement for storage, because that basement likes to flood, and that is not fun when you got to deal with floating hive bodies and honey supers that were neglected in the basement also getting soaked. So we'll get those moved into the office, take a couple of them and put them in there, stack all of those up. Now these are only 5-frame mediums with entrances on each side and room for 2 medium frames with the divider in the middle, a piece of screen that goes over the top with the foam board over it. The dilemma that it presents is that these colonies can get large rather quickly, and they may not give the queen enough space to lay over the duration that she needs to in order to be well developed before selling or utilizing in a nuc or another colony. Maybe you want to give them at least 3 weeks, 21 days laying. So there are some trade-offs, obviously, no solutions, but the trade-off is I'm not using small polyfoam nucs, mating nucs that are too small, that I think provide significantly inferior queens. I have not had any really positive queen results as using that method, and I don't like the queens. So this has worked pretty good for me in the past when I used 4-way queen castles that have 2 medium frames in each slot, but it holds 4 different slots in one. These will allow me to move them around and transfer them to yards that I need them in without having to worry about taking the whole entire 4-frame queen castle. So these will work out pretty good. I just have to stay on top of them when it comes to mating and make sure they have space and swap frames out, but it also gives me brood that I could transfer into other colonies and strengthen colonies that I'm using for build-up, or even cell starters when we're making queens. So, like, you know, no solutions, only trade-offs. But they're trade-offs that I think I can live with. We'll see how I feel about that come next season when I'm complaining about the fact that I can't stay on top of them because I never have enough time. Grateful I got a ramp to go up, but not stairs to go down and back up again. You can see the conglomeration of messy bee stuff everywhere. I got a little bit of organizing. I already did a little bit, but still much more to do here. And the frames, or the mating colonies, mating nucs, are going to go right here. So in case you were wondering, that is 30 two-way mating nucs. Should be able to raise 60 queens at a time, give or take, intermittently, various intervals when it comes to moving them in, moving them out, selling them, starting nucs with them, etc. Now, I gotta shut the joint down later on this week. The plan is gonna be to take these colonies, or the colonies that are outside in this yard, and give them these honey frames that have been thawing from the freezer the last couple of days. The temperatures right now are going to be about 38, 39 tonight. Not going to get a freeze, but I definitely don't want to go messing with the colonies too much, putting the frames on the ones that need it and upsetting them with these temps, and give them time to warm back up. So we're going to do it probably during the day tomorrow and Tuesday. All these colonies out here.